P.S. I hate this movie.
You're so wrong.
No, you were
That
wrong.
is so wrong.
Edie, we're going to have a problem now. You going to like every girl thing that comes out?
No, I don't. You know, I know this film had problems. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But it was still sweet. It's what every girl wants a guy to do.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay, this Hilary Swank
Yes.
plays wife to Gerard Butler.
Yes.
And we find out very early in the movie that Gerard Butler has
Brain tumor.
he has a brain tumor. I guess I got one too. I can't remember, but yeah, he has a brain tumor and he dies.
Right.
Now, the plot of this movie is that before he died, we find out that he has been planning this whole time, writing letters, and after his death, he's going to make sure that Hilary Swank gets a letter every week for a year.
Yeah. So to help get over his death.
To help get over his death. You don't find that creepy?
Well, it's kind of sweet. Yes, it's creepy, but yes, it's sweet.
Okay.
It's sweet. No.
Beyond
you know
the
what?
grave.
Okay.
Letters from beyond the grave. You don't find that like Tales from the Crypt like?
No, it was meant it's meant with love. I'm going to say that again. The whole love thing. You guys just don't understand that. Men will never understand this movie. This is not a man's movie.
No, don't say that. Now you are overgeneralizing. See, this is why I'm mad at you.
This is why. No, but seriously, look. Okay, this film. Okay, every girl wants a guy to be that in love with her that even when he's gone, he's going to make sure she's taken care of, where she can get over his death.
Okay, let me ask you something. What are the problems with this movie that you saw?
Okay, it's a little bit too long. It is there, and there's a lot of scenes that could have been cut down a lot to make it flow a little better.
Okay.
The idea of it, though, is good. The concept is good. It wasn't well executed. It wasn't done properly, but the idea is good. And I still think women are going to like this movie no matter what. Okay,
that's funny because when we came out, there was a bunch of women who said it's kind of cheesy. But
well, you know what? Those are the women that are tainted and hurt by men and
not a hopeless romantic like you.
No, they're the people that are on Match.com and still can't find a date.
Oh, look at you.
No, I'm just joking. But no.
It's so cruel. You know? I mean, okay, now here's the...
No, but seriously, no. Look, okay, most girls want a guy to love them and care about them and take care of them and do all these things. And you know what? Like at the very beginning, okay, the first scene at the very beginning, which was too long, they're fighting and going back and forth and all this stuff. But he's still there going like, but I love you.
Okay, now here's... All right, let me tell you what my problems are with this movie. Okay. First of all, this was written by a 23-year-old, I think. The book that this is from is written by a 23-year-old.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and it seems... And I'm not going to hold that against the movie, though. I'm just throwing it out there as a point. Now, my problem with this is, first of all, that beginning scene where they're fighting, they don't even seem like this. They're right for each other. And they are, Hilary Swank especially, she is a bitch. She is annoying.
I know, but he still loves her.
Well, that's because he's probably got something on the side, that he ain't telling her about. No, when you get tired of hearing that mouth. But no, it's just, I mean, both of them, I'm just joking. Both of them seem like, neither one of them seem like they're really well suited for each other. So I didn't even buy their romance or their marriage. It seemed fake. Now, the other thing here, there are some problems that I usually have with romantic comedies that I'll let slide, such as this movie's very cheesy. The characters are stock characters. You got Lisa Kudrow and Gina Gershon. They're just the typical smart aleck side characters.
Best friends, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're just there to give funny comments.
Right. They're polar. I mean, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
I can look over a lot of things like that. My biggest problem, though, is that when it comes to romantic comedies like these, it makes it seem like a woman she cannot get on with her life unless a man is there to tell her what to do. In this case, she can't even live her life unless a dead man is telling her to move on.
It's because she feels guilty. Because she treated him like crap when they were together.
Well, she should have thought about that before.
Yeah, true. But still.
I don't think I'm not looking for every romantic comedy to empower women. I know you can't do that all the time.
No.
These are light movies, but I do think when we say, oh, this is a perfect movie for women, I'm thinking like, well, really, I'm getting mixed signals, and I don't think so.
Well, this is a movie that you go with the girls. This is not a movie you take your boyfriend to. This is not one of those romance comedies that you can take your boyfriend to because he'll probably strangle himself and, go, please get me out of here. But the girls, like if you have a girls' night out, you have like a whole bunch of girls going somewhere, the housewives that are treated bad at home and want to go and see how they should be treated, go and see this movie. They're going to love it. You're going to cry. I cried a little bit. I did.
That's because you suck.
I did cry. I was like, oh my God, if you've lost someone recently and stuff like that, you're gonna connect with this film in some levels. And if you're in a bad relationship, you're gonna connect with this movie because you're going, God, I wish a guy treated me like this. This is the extreme chick flick.
Hey.
This is a decathlon of chick flicks.
See, that's why I hate.
There is no, and I'll give you that much. There are problems with this film, but overall, it's for girls, they're gonna like it.
What would you give it?
That's kind of hard for a girls' night out.
No, what would you give it?
Me personally, I'd give it a matinee.
Okay,
but for men, no, I'd give it some old bullshit because no guy is gonna love this movie unless he's like tailor-made from I Love New York.
Well, again, I like romantic comedies. I think that's a little overgeneralizing.
No. This one you.
No.
Even you were making fun of it.
No, I was making fun of it because it's not good. I mean, it's Look, the thing is, you say it's the decathlon for women. That's
of romance comedy.
Of romance. Yeah. See, this is there.
It has every single romance comedy thing that you could possibly want in there. It has I love you, I want you, I'm gonna treat you bad, but I'm still gonna be there. Everything you want a man to do is in this film. As
sexist as people think I am, I'm not going to reduce women down to simply needing a man to tell them I love you just to get on with their lives. I mean, that's what this movie does. It's not. I'm sorry.
It's more like caring. But see, you're looking at the extreme opposite of it. It's more like he cares so much about her, he's going to help her out because you know what? She loves him. And she just didn't know how to show it. And he's just going like, even though I'm dead, I'm going to make sure you move on. And I'm going to make sure you're happy. I'm going to make sure you don't feel guilty. I'm going to make sure that you're happy.
Wait, Edie, I'm going to do you and your fellow kind a favor here. Women, don't fall for this bullshit, okay? This is
okay. I'm not saying this is going every woman.
This is going against the cause. I'm telling you.
I know, but still,
be empowered. Say no to this kind of.
Some girls are gonna. I started crying. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a hopeless romantic.
I think you
Maybe I am.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do?
Oh.
I'm gonna write you letters every week until you come to bed with me. How about that?
No.
If it takes a year, I'll do it.
Korey, is that what we're going to?
I'm still alive. You know what?
Yeah, okay, so you have to wait till you die, and then I'll get them, and then we come back to it.
What are you gonna do?
Dig you up from the grave?
You gonna sleep with my corpse?
No. But in that case, you have to write me letters and get me to a place where I meet your friend and sleep with your friend. No,
I need you to do this with me. I can't feel nothing when I'm dead. Come on.
Okay, I'll bring you up from the grave, and I'm like, Korey, finally, I fell in love with you.
Yeah. Hey, what is it? It's December now. Let's see. I think by May I might have you. I don't think I have to go a whole year. You want to know what really would have made this a guy's movie? Uh-huh. I mean, this guy's writing letters from beyond the grave. Yeah. It'd be cool, like for the last letter, he delivered it himself. His corpse is like, I'm here.
This is,
I think that would have been a great ending for that movie.
You know what? This is like the Star Wars for chick flicks.
No, don't say that.
Yes, it is. The women are going to love this movie. Some women. Not all women, but most women. The hopeless romantic. Do not take a guy to this film. Don't. Because he might kill you afterwards or break up with you.
Oh, please.
It's unrealistic. It really is. I know it is.
You and your exaggerations.
But it is very unrealistic. It's never going to happen. Like I asked somebody, I go, would you write a letter to your girlfriend or wife to make sure she got over you? And they're like, hell no.
Hey, Edie.
Oh.
P.S. I got a hotel room. You want to go?
Sure, Korey. Next week after I get the letter.
Oh, I got to write something?
It has to say P.S.
Oh, that's all of that? No, just P.S.? That's all I was going to say.
Hey, what did you think of Kathy Bates in this film?
Wasted. Kathy Bates, they got a lot of talented people in this movie.
Harry Connick Jr. too. He did a good job.
Harry Connick Jr. did a good job. I just thought his character was bad.
I'm so glad that.
And for those who don't know what happened, who are listening to the raw audio, she just spoiled the ending of the movie, and I had to cut it out.
I'm so
Wait, control yourself, woman. I know. I make you weak, but come on.
I know, Korey. It's your manly.
Exactly.
Your manliness just totally took over. I couldn't control myself.
I know. P.S. Shut your mouth. All right, I'm done. See, I'm going to prove you wrong. Look, my biggest problem with the movie is the feminist side, but also I thought it was a little bit slow. Every time they were about to move on, there was another song that someone was singing or was playing. I thought that the material wasn't quite up to the talents of some of the actors. In fact, a lot of the actors in this But at the same time, they are the people that made me like this movie. As bad as some of these characters were, I liked Harry Connick Jr. I even like Gerard Butler and Hilary Swank as much as I'm complaining about her. So it's not a total waste. I would say rental, but a very low rental.
I agree with you on the technical aspects of it. Yes, it was too long. There was stuff, but I still think girls are going to like this movie. And it's definitely a film that you go with a bunch of girls. It's a chick flick to the extreme. It is. I mean, that's what it is. I mean,
and a chick flick to the extreme is not a chick flick to the extreme is not a good thing. I would not reduce women to this.
If you are not a chick, then maybe not. But
if you were a smart chick, no present company. I mean, I'm not talking. I'm not saying anything bad about you. I'm not, except for you. You're good. You're a good egg there.
Yeah, but you know what? It makes you cry, and it makes you sad in parts, and it makes you happy and laugh and everything.
You making me cry right now.
I know.
How
I'm
dare
trying to. Will you cry for me, Korey? Come on, one tear, just one.
Well, you know what you got to do.
P.S. Korey.
Yeah.